File select.
Are we going? We are going. Oh, that's good to know. Alright. Back to Chow training. The most amazing part of this video game. You know, something interesting I found about doing live streaming, and that is I usually go in with something I'd love to yammer about. Right, I love talking, and I usually go into either like a topic I'd love to talk about, like something that just happens to be on my mind, and I never ever, I have 5/3 of the time, I don't ever get to it. Right, like I got like tons of stuff that's been going on recently. And I'd love to, even things that like are things I'd talk about on camera. And like I'm like, I've got tons of things to say, and I'm like 50%, no, 500% sure that none of them will be said, and you'll just have to. I'm not gonna say them right now when no one's here. Those are one of the things that can definitely kill momentum for this kind of thing. Is just not having a very talkative crowd. I derive like a ton of my energy from how loud the crowd is, and really struggle without one. And I've kind of followed the crowd's conversation more than like I generate my own, even as I think of things to talk about. Maybe this is because of the lack of someone like on the stream with me to yammer with. Like if I had like in the Kirby's Dream Land series someone to just talk to, like someone, you know, to talk to, maybe I would start conversations with them. But I think since my only feedback is the chat, and the chat probably won't respond if like they're not talking about something that interests them specifically. Because, like, you know, when you're in a normal conversation, there are conversation fillers that you'll say and just keep the conversation alive. When you're in chat, you're probably not going to take the energy to type something out unless you have something to say, right? And it gets lonely just gambling to no one, so I just kind of follow whatever leads the chat brings up. Yeah, I usually do go into these, like, topics to yammer about that, and I would assume would take up a lot of the time. Maybe it's also because I get stuck in the gameplay, right? It's easy to not talk when you're playing a game and trying to focus. It's just astonishing to me. I think I forgot to ice my water bottle. Give me a second. I suppose I'm back. Water bottle was fine. I suppose for those keeping score at home, things that I want to talk about that might not get talked about in this live stream is this strange letter I was sent recently. A documentary, a Dorktown documentary about, same guys that made the Plane documentary, about pitcher Dave Steve. The fact that I've made my live streams public on Flightship, because I realized they weren't going to clog up anything because they're on their own tab. Across the Spider-Verse, a movie I saw recently and was very good, and has got me thinking about Spider-Man recently. That might be the main ones. I think that's the main ones. Main 4 at least. 4 decent topics that probably could fill a little bit thing, but you know, it won't. Because I probably won't ever bring them up. I'll probably bring up the live stream thing just because that's channel business, but you know.
Stage select.
But yeah, in case none of those ever come up, there they are. Now you'll be bugged by the fact that they never talked about forever. Yay. Luckily no one's watching this. Especially since the archives are now like archives are now on you can now get you can now just watch live stream VODs on my YouTube channel. Watching the locally recorded one is useless. There's no reason to do it now. Unless you want to see this specific junk.
Stage select.
Which I guess is why it's called the archive channel. It's just its name a bit better. I just can't imagine actually wanting to like watch this. Like me training up the thing, or even worse, just kind of like waiting. I mean, I only do stuff that I could consider too boring to put on the actual live stream that I still want recorded. Right, like I want every second of me training up this channel on camera somewhat. But I'm not willing, however, powered 666, I'm not willing to subject live viewers to it, so it remains a treat only for the archive channel. Which I'm probably going to stop emphasizing, right? It's going to remain a link, obviously, in the description, but there's way less incentive to tell people about a place where they can watch VODs when you can watch VODs already, just like where you are. Now again, I'm keeping this thing because there is stuff that makes it onto the locally recorded copy that doesn't make it onto the live stream. And yeah, usually it's like nothing, like a few seconds of basically silence. What? I mean, you can tell by how pretty much nothing from that no archive exclusive footage makes it into like, not none, but very little archive exclusive footage makes it into the edited episodes. But you know, someone can dig it up and look at it, and that's important. I like having an archive.
Stage select.
Because?
Character select.
I don't know. I like stuff collected. Oh, I forgot the new Goku animation. That's another thing I could talk about. Yeah, add that to the list of topics that may or may not actually happen. I knew there was another one. Context, that's the background music in the new Goku animation. I'm humming, that's what reminded me of it. And I could talk about them now, I guess, but like, I don't want to waste my voice too much for an audience that's not there.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1
especially now that I'm gonna watch this myself when I edit these for the edited videos on the channel. But now there's like, now that the live streams are no longer unlisted, there's almost no reason for me to like keep them on. It's just better for the Flightship channel to keep them public. And it's better that you watch it on the Flightship channel because the archive just kind of exists for stuff. So I'm probably going to stop shouting it out. Like, I'll keep shouting up the Twitter and the Discord. I don't interact much on Twitter, but I am on there every so often. I usually don't make my own tweets, but I might reply to a tweet. Although even that's pretty rare nowadays. funny. I also have my own Discord that like I shout out to people, and it would be nice if people joined it, but like it's nothing like I'm way more active in like the Retro Logic Discord and its surroundings than I am in my own. But that's just in my own. It's not very active at all. This just doesn't make sense. I know maybe I should help by posting. Like, I'm a very reactionary person. Maybe not in the traditional sense that that word is used, as in like
Select.
I very have strong reactions. But like with chat, I'm a lot more of a replier than like an original post. If I'm gonna original post, why would I do it in the server where no one is, could do it in the Retro server where there's a ton of people. Or if you're the latest Gogo innovation, I'll post it. I'll find an excuse to post it every server basically. So I love it. I don't actually know Gogo.
Stage select.
Obviously. It's funny, right? I try to avoid mentioning other YouTubers on this. It's weird. I don't know why, but like it's kind of like. I don't know, it feels weird to mention other YouTubers. Because they're trying, I don't know. It's hard to explain why. But I have this somewhat aversion to mentioning other YouTubers on this channel. But I'm definitely mentioning that one. Maybe I should shout. I should shout out some of the people. Yeah, starting from now, if I see people I watch come into chat, I should probably say people about that. Say something about that. I'm a very, because oftentimes they'll do the same thing. I don't know. Dropping the ball. But like YouTubers that are out of my league, I don't like talking about. And that's probably not going to change. But I'll make an exception. I'm going to obviously try to anyone who's watching me, I'll shout them out if I see them and recognize them. Because I haven't been. I'm saying I should. I'm going to start now. The thing I just. Anyway, we'll see if I can keep some of this momentum going. This talk momentum. Oh my god, Glom, you are the worst. Get over. Get over there. Let's go get knocked on your ass. Or your face. Or your face, I guess. I think what hurts me the most about doing Gorm grinding is not the fact that I just don't care about Gorm at all. That's something I'm at peace with. It's more the fact that doing Gorm grinding might come at the expense of my dear beloved Corona. And that hurts me.
Stage select.
Yeah.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Technically, my streams are usually on 3 hours, but I usually try to get them to go longer. Or at least I want to get the audience. So if someone's there, I'll keep trying to.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
Stage select. Character select.
Child world, child world. It's our child world. That's right. You get a thing. And you get a thing. I mean, it's still the same you. Who am I spicing this up for? There's no one here. The stream hasn't started yet. And I've just established that the new policy on my streams being public is pretty much going to kill archive footage enjoyers. Because I'm pretty sure the only one who watches this is Preston. And I'm going to direct Preston to, like, you know, watch the one on you know, the one that benefits the channel more. Oh well. Getting close to showtime anyway. Oh, I bumped the mouse. Put the sucker back.
Stage select.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. He does Spider-Man. Anytime. Catches me. Just like mine. Just like mine. Da 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 da
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
Stage select. Character select. Stage select.
Okay, what's gonna be our last one? We'll get ready for showtime.
Assume level 1 defense formation. Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
Stage select. Character select.
Come on, wake up. Look at how big that Runstead is. I think he's ready. Don't let's give him the last machine essences. They are here after all. But I don't think they'll put them over for enemies. Oh, this one though. I think he's ready. Not yet. Well, I've trained him up. I have never raced him. But we're not on the actual stream. We got one last thing to tackle. Final chase. Time to clean this one up. Take out Shadow. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Let's go live to get ahead of the Twitter. Just make sure that we've got something running. Not a lot of people are waiting. I'll now go ahead and do the promotion gauntlet. While I expect no one to really be here. Write that down, we'll close Discord. Twitter actually still hasn't fired off. So I guess I'm waiting a little bit before. So, we are officially live right now. How y'all feeling? Is the audio okay? I know usually I ask this. It's probably a bad idea to ask this right now because I don't have my the game audio on. But you know, I always do, and if I should ask, I should start with it at least. So let's put on some game audio. There we go. Let me ask you this one more time. Can you hear me? How is my audio balancing? Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Well, we're gonna have to assume that it's at least okay. It is Friday, right? It's Friday. Yeah. 9 p.m. CST, as always. Oh, okay. Well. Alright. Well, we have no answers. Your voice could stand to be slightly louder. Could you maybe ever slightly capture the game? Alright. Okay, so let's lower the game audio a little bit. My Yeti is, for some reason, at max volume. That's probably not great, but certain people are asking for a louder volume. I guess I'll just deal with that. Turn the in-game audio down some. How is that? How is this? Now that I have turned the game audio down, I can't hear it. Right? It comes into my ears the same any way you punch it. It only matters. It just comes across different across the recording device, not the actual headphones. So, how is it for you? Is the important thing. Da da, ba da, ba da do. That's fine. Okay, we have it. That's fine. That's great. Final chase, hard mode, the hardest of all the modes. I'm juiced up, fully gassed. We're gonna do what we can. Great start. It's technically a research run, but I believe. Holy smokes! All right, so normally what I do is we do this big jump. Is there? Yes, you're still here. I'm gonna restart because I want to get that guy. I've forgotten already. What is Galaxy? What is our score differential point thingy that we're trying to get to? As I say, 5 bazillion words that don't really relate to each other. Over that. Get hit by the laser. What are we shooting for? What is our goal? Yoli. Golaruno. Golamontero. They've added a lot more rocks, I've noticed. Let's get that. Jump over this rock. Dodge out of the way and forward into the 20 rings. And oh, that would have been a combo. Unfortunately, it is now not a nombo. Times points, I think you overcompensated the value. Perhaps the game could be a bit louder. What? Me overcompensate? I would never do that. That's never happened ever in the history of this channel. Let's bring that up a bit. I would never overcompensate. Alright, now I gotta wait like a full 50 minutes before I get a response on how that went. And in the meantime, I've forgotten the jump button. Alright, let's get you out. There are so many robots here. How is what they're asking for only 10,000? I'm about to get killed, so I guess it won't matter. I can make 10,000 without... I'm pretty sure I can make 10,000 without actually breaking into, Gosh! No. Okay, I might not survive, though. Ooh! Close dodges. And a significant lack of a ring is... Let's get some of those. And a life, just for spare measure. Seems okay, that's good. Again, I'm giving us a pretty good chance that we won't actually need... that we won't need time bonus for this. Because there's more opportunities for to get less points. Like, or more opportunities, but I need to get less points. Oh gosh. Come on. Those arms are a menace. There's still rings down here. Yes. And there's still points in getting that. And there's still points in that, although no more rings. Or maybe there weren't ever rings here? Oh god. Alright, we got to get out of the way of that thing. I know, here's where the rings were. Now for the jump that gives us to the golden robot. With a dash. A couple of point triggers. Golden robot should be up ahead. And achieved. Well, there's a gap there. That almost got me. And so did that, but not actually. What's gonna get me here is gonna be an unexpected... It's gonna be an unexpected death. Right? I think I'm actually solid on points. It's gonna be an unexpected death that caused me to restart. Be with any but the middle. That's 5 rings. And down here is my precious extra lives. Those are worth 200 points each. And they mean I don't have to... Well, I mean, I already restart anyway, but because because each restart counts as a thing I need to use it on. Oh god. Yeah, this guy can hit up here. Well, I guess we're not killing that guy, which is a shame. That's lost points, but we're already halfway to 10,000. And that means the hardest part of this hard mode is, as it kind of always is, just kind of not dying. Because again, actual points-wise, they overload you. Holy smokes. Oh, so we have to get this. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a spring there, so we don't have to get this. Alright, let's go for this. And... Oh, usually that's 300 points, but I guess not. They're just giving me extra rings here. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they all... Maybe it's because they all go away super fast? Like... Oh, yeah, like if you get hit, it's really easy to lose them. Maybe that's why. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. There's my 300 points. Alright, now these are really near the bottom. If you finish the level early, will you go to Wild Canyon or debate the rest of the screen with Cowgirls with Carbono and Glum? I will... My goal is to finish Glum. Right? I am almost certain I'm going to finish Shadow. My goal is to finish Glum. If I finish off Glum, I'll give like a little starter for Carbono. But in the end, I probably... I don't really... No, we're not doing this. Like... I'll take Carbono out of class and set him up. But after that, I will go on to the to Canyon. Oh. This is a bit unnerving. But we made it. Oh no, 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 not a grinder. Not a rail. You know, we're skipping that rail. I don't care. I don't care if that's not the most effective way to do that room. We are skipping rails. Any way we can. Except I'm not sure we can because I really need to not whiff it on this guy. This is nerve-wracking. Again, like, look at that point score. We got the points. It's not about the points. Not like usual. No, this time it's about not messing up what could be a run killer. Cool, so we don't have to ever see Glumglen. Yeah, that's the idea. More rails, yes. Not exciting. The goal at this point is just to survive. We are well on our way to a successful attempt. It's just about not dying. I'm seeing extra stuff all over and I'm not going for it. I'm going for the easy stuff. Because this reminds me of when we're just doing the story mode, right? Nothing ambitious. I'm not even going to go for these because this is a frankly quite dangerous area. Alright, we got that. We got that. And those. Like, at this point, it's not worth it to go for pretty much anything other than what's directly in front of me. Why would I? The nerves are real. Oh gosh, this reminds me a little bit. Hey, alright, we got that. You know what this reminds me? I was watching a documentary earlier today. Another sports documentary. That's right, you'll never escape it. I'm going to find an excuse to talk about it now for the rest of time, and you'll all sadly watch as I don't do any of the things that people actually signed up here for. Ah, so that just lets me overboard. Yeah, so anyway, sports documentary. They were doing a sports documentary on this guy who was trying, I swear I'm going somewhere with all, oh ho ho. Maybe I should wait and tell this story when we're doing Glum stuff. Oh god, okay. He's got the rockets coming after me. Okay, they all missed because that guy sucks. Thank goodness. Alright. I will tell my sports documentary story after we're done. No, we're at the point threshold. We just have to make it home. Oh god, get the coins, get the rings, get the rings. Rings immediately. Rings are always first priority now. And that's why I'll be getting these. Those rings could be a lifeline. And I know after a certain point they don't do anything, but... Okay. This is terrifying. No! All my rings! Okay. We're going the side path. Let's get some more rings, baby. Come on, go! This way, this way! Oh god. Alright, jump up. I wonder if they tweak the enemy AI for this too. They seem more dangerous, like more aggressive. I can't tell if they've actually tweaked the AI for it though. Okay. Flick the switch. And let's just survive. Got 20 rings. And this is going dizzyingly fast. Alright, I'm getting shot at. Come on, down. Alright, we passed him. Don't like this camera angle. That's the ring. There it is. Haha! First try. We did it. Wow, an A rank.
Victory.
I really do appreciate the hard modes in this game. But nerve-wracking. You've quit all Shadow missions. A new car is now available for Shadow's kart race. You've quit all Shadow missions with rank A. New Shadow costume is now available for the 2-player versus mode.
Stage select.
Okay, let's go back to Glum.
Character select.
Now I got a surprise for y'all. Normally, before streams, I do there's a section that's for the archive only. That's usually just me turning on the recording software beforehand, and it's usually pretty meaningless. But I've been using that to grind Glum up in my off time. Alright. So this is a Glum that has some decent stats. I've actually, and so this guy's actually pretty buffed up already. So we'll be almost done with this loser, real soon. I also did 2 of the races, not off screen, just after everyone had left last time. Because I wanted the actual races to be on the actual stream, but I didn't want to bore everyone with actually doing them on the part everyone watched. So pretty much after everyone was gone, I did I did some more grinding in the last Glum race. Or we have one more race, like actually one more race. Like I did the other 3 in the dark races category. So let's juice this guy up on fruit one last time. Nom nom. So yeah, anyway, baseball documentaries. I was watching a baseball documentary about this guy, Dave Stieb. He was pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I could feel all your eyes glazing over already. But he wanted to do, his big thing was he wanted to do a no-hitter. Or at least it was, yeah. So, a no-hitter is, in baseball terms, it's when you throw, so you're a pitcher, so pitching, right? I'm sure you all know how baseball works, kind of, at least. And when you're throwing, a no-hitter is when none of the batters you pitch against, get a hit. Now, a hit in baseball isn't just hitting the ball, as I'm told. It is also, like, it's a specific thing, right? You have to hit the ball. Like, if you hit the ball and then someone catches it, that's an out, not a hit. And if you hit the ball and it goes, and it's fouls don't count as hits either. You have to, like, get on the base for it to be a hit. And it also has to be deemed the pitcher's fault, right? There are a couple of ways you can get on, like, called errors, where, like, if, like, the catcher fails to, like, grab the, like, so normally if you strike, if you do a strike, you, like, you know, that's a strike. You don't go to base. You go to base if you get a hit. But you can technically try. It's just that if the catcher catches it, you're almost certainly, or maybe it's, I don't know. Basically, I know if the catcher fails to catch it, you can try to run to first base. And that would be called an error, not a hit. I think. Look at how confident I am explaining this. So he's trying to go for a whole game where he doesn't hit anyone to a base. Or no one gets on a base. You can walk a guy, right? He just can't get a hit. And so And the documentary about this guy, Dave Steeb, is like, it's called like Captain Ahab, which is the main character from Moby Dick, which spells great tidings for his future. I'm not actually a very big sports guy, so I don't actually know what happens. So I'm completely in the documentary's clutches. And so they've set it up. I'm halfway through. Like, it's a 4-part documentary, and I got through parts 1 and 2. And like every time they like, he gets like close to getting a no-hitter, like, 7 innings or so without a hit, they bring up this like cube graphic, and which like slowly builds. If it gets the whole cube, that means it's a 3x3 cube graphic where each row represents an inning, and each cube on the 3x3 cube represents what does it represent? I'm very forgetful. It represents an out, because obviously you have to get 3 outs, and so it represents all 27 outs you have to get for you to get the no-hitter. And like, it's really stressful watching this cube get built up, because if it finishes the 3x3, that's 3 outs in 9 rows, because it goes the first 3 innings on row 1, the second 3 innings. Oh, look at him, feeling affection. Little does he know, this is the last time he ever will. Alright, but no. So they have this graphic that goes up into 3x3 cubes, where, and like each on the face of it, like because I mean, one of the things about Dorktown is they have amazing graphics. Is each like face of the cube has like the face of the person he's trying to strike out is trying to strike out on it, or get outs anyway. And so you'll be watching, and it's happened like 5 times at this point, where like they only show the cube if he gets up to like the 7th inning. And so like you're just watching this cube slowly build up with like the tension going as you're wondering, when is it gonna like break, and like when he fails, like the whole thing turns red. It's very stressful. And I'm mentioning it because it reminds me very heavily of playing Kirby's Dream Land. Because when we played the Kirby's Dream Land, Let's Play, for those of you who don't know, when we were playing Kirby's Dream Land, we were like trying to get through it, right? And so there's this horrible tension, right? This guy's super fast. I might have to do more grinding. That sucks. Glum, you idiot! I'm not gonna actually help Glum for this. We're just gonna see how it goes and how bad we were kind of screwed over. All the times I've done this, he's gotten hit on that thing. It's not very encouraging. Right, like, look at how insufferably fast this stupid thing is. The final boss battle of Joe, yeah. He's really annoying. I'm very concerned. That's not a good opener, right? Like, we might have to grind some more. So this is gonna be a fun stream where you just get to hear me talk about baseball. Anyway, so I'm reminded of like the Kirby's Dream Land stream where like we're trying to get through this boss rush, right? And there's 4 bosses: Kabula, Wispy Woods, Lololo, and Lololo/Lalala, and Krako. And we're like, and there's this tension and there's this tension as you do it, because like most games, right, you don't get past the Kabula, but then you get through Kabula, and then there's this tension when you get into Wispy, and then even more this tension when you get past Wispy, because I got past Wispy like 3 times, and there's this building tension as it goes, as you're wondering if it's ever gonna break. And now that I've told you I got past Kabula 3 times, it tells you it breaks at least 2 times. And I'm just reminded of the tension of being like, am I gonna like make it, right? How long do I have left here? And then when you fail, right, when it falls and you fail, there's this horrifying feeling of like, will I get another shot? Because it was such a chaos to get past that first little bit. There's this like there's this fear after like a failed attempt, like how much will it take to get back here? Because it all hints on this thing, like, because it all hints on you keeping pace. It's very nerve-wracking. And so I was just getting flashbacks to that while watching this sports documentary. Like that anticipation, and then after failure, just wondering, how many more chances do I have at this before I'm out of juice forever? I mean, especially since when we were playing, if we didn't get it by the end of the night, we were kind of done. You're doing great, Glom. Yeah, that's why I wanted to mention baseball. He's not making it. He was beat by a landslide. This is concerning. Why are you walking all the way over there, Glom? Okay. I don't like how fast this guy is. We have like... What does crab mean? Come on, I guess we'll try again. But I'm very concerned. He didn't make a dent. He's got a run of over 1,000. He should be a formidable foe. We're halfway up to max level at this point, and he has a good run grade. Oh yeah, there were crabs. I keep forgetting there were crabs. Thanks, Alex. There were crabs. It's true. Crabs were there. Don't really want to do cow races. They kind of suck. Look at how fast he is! This is a complete insanity. Hey, Glum, could you actually be right for once? Oh, thank God. He actually is right for once. Like, he's catching up in no time. Like, we have a lot of stamina, but we do not have enough stamina for this. Oh my gosh. We can't even beat him when boosting in the climbing section. Like, I know we have subpars climbing, but like power, but like, this is not good. Glum, come on, you gotta beat him. This is hopeless. Okay, and we don't have the other guys to like make a pack effect. Okay, we need to do some serious leveling up, which is really annoying. Because I really didn't want to do that.
Stage select.
Okay. But I'm also determined not to end the stream today until we bloody kick this stupid thing's face in. I am very determined not to let this all go down again. It's very stressful.
Stage select. Character select.
Because now we get to watch this. Oh, with the advantage that we won't have to deal with Glom again. But like, oh god, I don't like grinding. No, no, get back! I hate you. You failure. You're supposed to beat that guy. Look at how high our run is, and we still can't take him out. It's pointless. We got high run, we got high stamina. Should be unstoppable. A stream dedicated to advanced strange sounds, yeah. I like having a higher, I like having a higher run than I like having a higher stamina, right? We have a really high stamina, but I don't like it. It's not a stat I relish depending on. More one I just kind of have to depend on. So I'm gonna look up around what the stats of that angel guy are. That'd be nice. Because mostly I just want to get this guy up to, like, even if his climbing and flying aren't up to snuff, we got a high enough stamina we can do something about that. What we really need is to make sure our running is on par with him. So if someone can, like, look up what stats that Chow has, the angel Chow, that'd be very helpful. For now, we're just gonna keep grinding. Really hoping this wasn't what this stream was gonna be about. Yosh intensifies. I guess we want to avoid Yosh, right? That's how he makes when he pets him. We don't want to give Glom any extra affection. Because we hate him.
Stage select.
Sonic Superheroes is confirmed to be 60. Classic Sonic games tend to be shorter than most platformers, though. Thoughts?
Character select.
I don't know. I'm not planning on buying it, so I don't really care. But I'm a Nintendo guy. I'm used to everything being $60, so I'm not particularly phased about it. And nowadays, I'm just playing what I got my hands on, plus Pikmin 4, right? That's my game plan schedule. And so, when it looks quality, I mean, yes, Sonic games run shorter than other games. But part of the point of that, but that's only if you just play them, right? And we're living proof that, again, like when you go for the A ranks and when you go for that, it's way higher. And I think that's kind of the point of this. It's a huge part of the fun of this game. And Sonic has always, I think, been about trying to find the best path through. Yeah. 1666 in all stats. Okay, we need a run of at least like 1500. Okay. Hello, Fiona. Do you want to talk something? Because I'm gonna have a lot of time to talk. Because we're gonna be grinding for a little bit. This is good. This is good. There's great time for conversation because normally I'm at least a little bit focused. You missed me ramble about a baseball documentary though, so I'm sure you're really sad about that. Yeah. No, okay. We need to grind to tell you what we're doing. We are gonna grind it out. If it is 1666 in all stats, right? Then what we gotta do is we're pretty much gonna have to grind it out until that run stat is 1500 at least. At 1500, we can probably get away with the amount of stamina we have. Because, you know, mostly it doesn't actually use stamina boost. We're the only one who uses stamina boost. I just said that I missed your documentary rambling. I was just comparing I was just comparing the legendary, a legendary athlete who did incredibly amazing stuff in his time to me, and when I played Kirby Dream Land that one time. So that was fun. It was a great time. But yeah, anyway, we have we are cruising. We have to, unfortunately, we got to get that number up to 1500 at least.
Stage select.
I want it above 1500. I'm not sure if that's reasonable though. I'm a bit impatient. It's gonna take forever to get it up to 1500 anyway. But we're gonna at least try and get it close. Because our goal is by the end of this stream, we're going to be done with Glum. Because I am willing to do a slow incremental climb to raise a Chow. But gosh dang it, I don't want to have to deal with Glum anymore. Glum is miserable.
Select.
Because you're just raising a Chow that isn't the one that everyone got attached to. And it's going to adversely affect Carbono too, right? Carbono's going to die, he's going to reincarnate. We'll have to start over with Carbono. Which I guess wouldn't be that bad. It would set our plans back a bit, but yeah. Currently the plan once we get Carbono is after the plans currently as they stand, after we get Carbono back, is to set him up in the Hero Garden and then return to him pretty much after every A rank. Give him the machine essences and animals we've gotten along the way. And whatever fruit is falling out of the tree, and we'll make sure to plant one of his favorite trees. And then at the end of each stream, we'll go to the Chow races and the Chow karate and just see how well he does. I might do there's no reason to do grinding off screen for Carbono, because the only reason doing grinding off screen for Glum is because I just want him out of the way.
Select.
Oh, also you missed me getting all of the last Shadow A rank. That also happened. Yeah. Big sad. It was the moment of my life. I did it like first try. It was actually surprisingly easy. But it was very tense, right? Because you know you can't die, and I had no idea what was coming. That's the thing about. Okay, I said first try. It was my first real try. I did do a few tries that made it like 5 seconds in, but for most of that level, I hadn't seen it. Shadow is a character in this video game I'm playing. Shadow the Hedgehog. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, first off, you know who Sonic is, right? Just need to make sure. You know who Sonic the Hedgehog... Shocking you. You know who Sonic the Hedgehog is, right? Because, like, you're gonna need to know who Sonic is for this to make any sense. Oh, are you crying? Sure. Yes, you know Sonic is. Well, Shadow is like Sonic, but edgier. Shadow is Earth's ultimate life form. He is a hedgehog that was created by Gerald Robotnik, who is, of course, the grandfather of Ivo Robotnik, who we're playing as right now. And of course is usually the main antagonist of Sonic games. Now, Shadow grew up. Now, I don't know all of the lore, but I know the lore from this game. So Shadow grew up with someone named Maria. In fact, every time you die in this game, Shadow says Maria in like an edgy voice. So Shadow is Sonic's rival, who, what is an ultimate life form? I don't know. it's not an ultimate life form, it's the ultimate life form. He's just the best life form, I guess. There was a prototype of the ultimate life form. That was a dinosaur. Don't know where the connection between that is. Shadow also has the ability to do chaos control, which means something when he has a chaos emerald. Chaos emeralds, of course, are emeralds that do something. I don't know. Maybe not the best person to ask about this. It's a little wibbly, depending on what the plot asks for. But Shadow the Hedgehog, he's really angsty because Maria dies somehow. I actually don't remember. It's so confusing. I don't actually remember how Maria dies. I think it's retconned later to be aliens, so, you know, it doesn't matter. But Shadow is... No, he's really sad about Maria dying. And he was locked away by... he was locked away, I forgot. He was locked away by the military group in this game, which is named Gun. I forgot that. He's locked away because he's Gerald Robotnik's last project, and Gerald Robotnik tells him to destroy the world because Gerald's really mad that his granddaughter died. So he's like, Shadow, destroy the world, and Shadow is also mad that Maria's dead, which is also the name of my mom. And so he's all like, yeah, sure, I'll destroy everything. But then in the final arc, he's like, wait a second. I don't think Maria would like it if I blew everything up. Also, they both lived on a space station. Yes, Gun. I don't know what it stands for, but, like, it's called Gun. You might be able to see it on the walls here. I'm not sure. That G stands for gun. Like, that G you see on, like, that, on the robots and on the propane bottles. That stands for gun. The G-U-N. Oh, hi, Barrett. That is... I'm explaining... Barrett, can you explain a little bit better who Shadow is? I have one of my real-life friends, Fiona there, is asking who Shadow is, and I'm really struggling to explain Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I also forgot. At the end of this game, he dies. He sacrifices himself. Except he doesn't actually die. He comes back in the very next game because they weren't done with him. Also, there's that one game where there's that one game where he has a gun. I haven't played it though. I think it has multiple endings though. But yeah, there's a gun in it. So while Barrett attempts to explore, Shadow is a small baby. Sure, I was gonna say he's more of just the edgy version of Sonic, in my perception. But I'm not a Sonic expert. I trusted Barrett to have a more accurate explanation. Barrett is someone who streams. I like to watch him stream on the Twitches. I don't know how to shout out people on YouTube, but you should watch Barrett OK on the Twitch. This is the first time I'm doing a shout out, so if it sounds sloppy and unplanned, that's why. Normally I decided to start trying to do shout outs today. I don't know how to do them though. But it's on Twitch. It's Barrett OK, so it's Barrett _ OK, I think. I don't know if I should... I guess, wait a second. Actually, we can pause. Pause for a bit. I can actually... Come on, mouse. Work with me. I can actually get the link to the channel here. Twitch. I used to watch Barrett after my live streams. When that was a thing, when it was on Fridays. Alright. Control copy. I hope this works. And then there should be... Alright, I don't know if this went through, but there should be a new ability to pin a message. Okay, wait. Unpin this message. We're going to write a better message. Go check out fellow streamer. Barrett. _ OK. And that's going to stand until someone else I know gets in. In which case, there'll be the new thing, because this is the new system. I'll just say, go check out fellow streamer, put the name in, put a link in, and pin the comment. That's the new Philip approved shout out system, because there isn't one on YouTube because they don't want to promote. They don't want to promote Twitch. That would be really weird. I don't think they have a YouTube shout out program either, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a big shout out person. This is literally my first shout I've ever done, so hopefully it goes okay. Shadow is the least well-written character in this universe, and I was saying something. That's all you need to know. He's an angsty teen's first tabletop RPG player character. That's a pretty harsh review. But not inaccurate, I don't think so. And yeah, I'm glad you appreciate it, right? Because Barrett's appreciating it in chat for people who can't read. Well, okay, I say that because I know that eventually there's going to be an arc. Well, actually, this segues great into a topic. The archive channel just became a little bit out of. It's become a little bit obsolete. As I realized, so originally my live streams were unlisted in here because originally I really was scared of drowning out my edited videos. My edited, like the edited version of the live streams usually, and some stuff that's, well, I didn't want to drown all of that out and clog it with streams. But then I realized that I was an idiot and that YouTube has separate tabs for live video and videos, and that this was actually a really dumb idea. And so now the archive channel is a lot less reason to exist. You could still find the locally recorded copy, which usually has a little bit more in the beginning at the end, because I start OBS recording and streaming before I start actually live streaming. But on the downside, you only get the chat if you go to this version, right? It doesn't record the chat. So it's almost no reason not to. Plus, it's supposed to be better to go to this version anyway, because that'll add more views to the main Flightship channel. And so the archive channel, it's not going to stop existing, but it's just become significantly less important as an institution. So, yeah, it's now a bit of an afterthought, as it always kind of was. But now it's even afterthoughtier. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're saying shadow person or shout out person. Shout out. I just haven't done a shout out before. I'm not a shadow person, but I wasn't trying to say that. I just mentioning again. I was just nervous because again, this is my first time I've ever done a shout out. Normally I just kind of say, like, I'll say hello. I'll be happy about it, but I've never tried to do a shout out before. No, stop petting him. Pick him up so he's closer to the machine essences. Come on. So it's okay if I keep forgetting to put up thumbnails for it. Yes. I mean, yes, I'd prefer they'd be up. Like, don't just not do them at all. But I've never cared if you're on time with them. I mean, I set them to go public immediately after I upload them, right? Like, I don't care about whether or not they're super high quality. But I'd like them. But, like, if you keep forgetting at your normal rate, that's fine. Like, I haven't had any problems with that rate. Even when it was somewhat relevant. Shadow is the most original character. I'm not certain about that. I'm not sure. I guess. Well, how do you quantify originality? I'm not quite sure how you do that. Oh, what was I saying? I was gonna say something. It was very profound and enlightening. Something about. Oh no, something about YouTube and channels and stuff. Oh, right, the chat also doesn't appear. The reason I say stuff where I might be starting to say stuff that clarifies what chat is doing, even though all of you can see chat, is because I edit these videos, these live streams eventually, and I don't want to have to go and check the live chat, because I just use my locally recorded copy for that as well. Alright, now I can read chat. Sorry, just forget about time. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. The life, again, I've never, there's no profile picture on the archive. It's never been, it's always been supposed to be a dumping ground where I can just dump stuff that isn't worth putting effort into, but but it's still out there somewhere, so someone could look it up if they wanted to. It's the kind of stuff I don't expect anyone to want to see, but I figured might as well exist. It's mostly stuff like that was already made in the process of creating it. It's like reusing a paper bag, or like it's like trying to like reduce waste by making sure it comes out. Shadow has coolness factor. He is basically Mewtwo. I see. Shout out to Shadow. By the way, thank you for your first shout out. You're welcome. I mean,
Stage select.
you're one of the first two streamers I can shout out to come around to here. I should probably shout out Galaxy, my mod. But Galaxy, do you want to shout out? I could do that. I guess I assumed that it was already somewhat prominent because, you know, she's here as my mod every week. But yeah, also check out Galaxy Wolf's channel and Twitch as well.
Stage select.
I will. You know what? From now we'll start. That'll be the starting shout out tweet or shout out thing next stream or all the other streams. Yeah, but you still do stream. If you don't want me to, I won't do it. But right now the plan is to have you be the default shout out at the top, and every time I see someone I recognize, I'll switch the shout out. Like in chat, I'll switch the shout out to them. Unless you don't want me to do that. I don't need a starter. Technically, a starter shout out over. That's the other thing, shouting out, which is probably supposed to be way more spontaneous. I have now developed a system, but I guess that's just how my mind works. Kind of systemize everything. But yeah. Especially on Thursday or Saturday, but lately I've been kind of stressed out. I get that. What are your stats? Oh, you know what? They're not enough. We'll just keep going. Oh yeah, Barrett, in case you don't know, we have to get up to 1500 run because the Angel has 1666 run, which is just so much.
Stage select.
And we need to close that gap a little bit. You have stamina, which can make up for it. Like excellent stamina, which could make up for it. And we have like kind of come up from behind and gotten through. That's actually a pretty prime way Glum wins races using his stamina pool to like come up from behind. So we don't have to match the run. At least I'm gonna try to beat him once we get to a run of 1500. But we need at least a run of 1500 before we can ever think about challenging him again.
Stage select.
Method man. I am a very methodical man. Let's see. Method man. He's a very methodical man. He goes around with the method and then does it. Really? I watched Across the Spider-Verse last weekend, like right after, like the Saturday after the stream, I think. Angel Chow. Oh, you're wondering about Angel Chow. Oh, yeah. So I can gush about Spider-Verse later. I have to introduce all Sonic things first. Angel Man. Oh, so I'm getting sidetracked left and right. I did want to say before I answer this that I was gonna say I don't really play Pokemon, so comparing Shadow to Mewtwo does not help. As I've played one generation of Pokemon, and it was I played Black and White, and then I never played again. Anyway, Angel Chow.
Stage select.
So, you might be wondering, who is Glum? Glum is this animal, this Chow-animal. Glum is the result of the fact that we had... So, since the beginning of this series, we have had one designated Chow. we want to have one designated Chow. It makes everything so much easier. You only have to train up one of them. And that Chow was Kerbono. Kerbono was our golden child. And he was great. And we just kind of fed him everything. Now, you're given 2 Chow at the start of the game. But we just kind of ignored that other guy. Because why would we need it? Unfortunately, we didn't know how Chow worked very well. And when I looked it up, I realized that in order to do all the races, you need a neutral Chow. There are hero races and dark races that only a hero or dark Chow and a neutral Chow can do. Again, like, hero and dark are restricted to their respective type of high-end race, whereas a neutral Chow can do it all. This was a problem because he sucked. Basically, we had a problem in that we accidentally raised Kerbono, the guy we invested a ton into. We accidentally raised him to be a... Yeah, we accidentally raised him to be a hero Chow, and so he can't participate in dark races. And so there's 4 dark races we need Glum to win, which we're kind of just, like, we're begrudgingly investing in Glum. Because I don't have the patience to sit here and gradually build up Glum's ability when I ultimately am just lusting for Kerbono to come back. So here we are, just kind of like trying to fill out Glum's stats so we can beat that last Angel Chow. Because the idea is the dark races are Dark Chow against a Light Chow, and the light races are Light Chow against Dark Chow. And so the final dark race is against one Chow called the Angel Chow, which has 1666 for every single stat, which we're trying to do. So we're gonna try and get Glum up to something that can at least contend with that. There's a song about Method Man. I need to say that I love Miles Morales. Yes, he's great in the movie. Do you mean that there? Like, what do you mean by there's a song about Method Man? So this is like a different from that Spider-Man parody I did. I find the Spider-Man theme very catchy, by the way. In its own right. Yeah, that's the sitch. That's the sitch on the Angel Chow. 666 most of the job, not 666 1666. But yes, I imagine he's just kind of has that to be the same as the Devil Chow, which I assume is what we fight in the hero mode. Be right back. Goodbye. I might have to get some water. My voice is it's getting, you know. Wu-Tang. I am not super up to date on. I don't actually know what that is. I don't actually even know what I'm supposed to be up to date on. I'm not super up to date on literally anything. I'm giving this, and then after this, I'm gonna take a quick break to get some water, because I quite need it. Yeah, I don't know what Wu-Tang is. What Wu-Tang is.
Stage select.
Oh, it's water break. Yeah, it's water break. It's water break. I'm back. It's me. It's the me. It's the me. The me. Oh god, I'm choking on the water. Gosh dang it. Oh god. That's not fun.
Intruder alert. Assume defense formation.
Rapid crew from Staten Island, New York. Oh, that's good. Makes sense you'd have songs then. Oh, God. Ugh. Well, that's terrible. I hate choking on water.
Stage select.
It's more humiliating than choking on literally anything else.
Character
And also, 5 bazillion times more common for me. Like, choking on water is a relatively common occurrence for me. But more so than choking on any other food. Why do you just hate being awake? Saliva is worth. Oh yeah. You could choke on saliva. I'm sure it's happened to me before, but I don't remember it happening as an specific incident. That does sound terrible. Can't imagine that is fun. You know, I guess it's times like these that I wish that the tubes. Fun fact: I believe scientists have found out that our tubes just kind of happen to cross, and that from a biological standpoint, there's no reason that they have to cross, allowing choking to happen. It's just something that kind of happened because of evolution and stuff. So that's a really fun thing to know. Every time you're choking, think about how the fact that there is nothing that biologically requires this to happen, and this is just kind of something, like those tubes could be completely separate from each other. I guess maybe not for us, because I guess we wouldn't be able to breathe from the mouth. But like, I don't know, I would gladly trade that ability for being able to not choke. Yeah. No, I think we all choke on something every once in a while. It should be a life lesson. How would you guys rate me as a life coach? Ask advice and we'll see how I do. And like, every time I try to get this feeling, and every time I cough, I swear I can fly. That's good. Although I feel like, to me, every time I cough, I feel like I could die. It's more accurate. Well, yeah, that's all the things. Well, let's see. I talked about the documentary. I talked about the... I never finished talking about Across the Spider-Verse. Oh, and I didn't read the Mysterious Water. Across the Spider-Verse. It's a good movie. A real good movie. Visually, it's amazing. It's very good.
Stage select. Character select.
Yeah, it's one of the best best movies. This is why I don't do movie reviews. No, I really like. No, I can't do anything. I can't talk about Spider-Verse besides visually without spoiling it heck and back. But I can say it is a visual masterpiece. And I can also say that I liked it. And some of the things it does. Maybe should I spend my tip money on Spider-Man? Instead of pizza. Instead of pizza, yes, unless you're really starving. Instead of food in general, no, you need food. Instead of pizza, maybe. What kind of pizza are you getting? Like, is this high quality pizza? Because, oh man, well, it's your tip money, right? I am willing to give life advice. I am not willing to give financial advice.
Stage select.
That's not like. I am the incredibly arrogant type of personality that would love to just advise people about things, even if I have no experience in them. But financial advice is probably where I draw the line in that, considering my lack of money and the fact that it's mostly my fault. I get free food from my job, but it's not pizza. Well, I mean, are you getting like? Well, I guess I don't know what kind of pizza you're getting, but I guess because pizza's pretty regional, you'd have to dox yourself to tell me what kind of pizza you're getting. So all I can say is, well, I love me some pizza. I did also really love it, but you know, personally, I think that if you need to spend the tip money on anything, it should definitely be Pikmin 4. I'm real jazzed about that. That's the thing, right? If you buy Pikmin 4, then you'll get a lot more hours out of Pikmin 4 than any movie. That's why video games are the best source of entertainment. Look at how many hours I'm getting out of Sonic right now by grinding Glum. New York area pizza, it's high quality. Interesting. Now I'm a little bit more of a Chicagoland style pizza myself.
Stage select.
So I'm not sure we're going to agree on this. But yeah. Wait, you're right. Yes, of course I'm right. Look at how much enjoyment I'm getting. Sure, I might have really enjoyed my 2 and a half hours of watching Spider-Verse, but I'm getting so many more hours out of doing this over and over again.
Stage select. Character select.
That being said, again, I would always investing in a video game I personally own is always going to be no-brainer. Is always going to be, to me, a better deal than going to the movies. I'm not very big movie man. Although we watched it in like a really good theater. It had like recliners, like heated seats and recliners. Yeah, it takes you 2 hours to prepare your pizza. Wait, 2 hours? Oh, 2 hours to prepare the deep dish? I mean, you buy from a restaurant. Now, I'm going to expose myself as like around the Chicagoland area, which is great. There's tons of great kinds of pizza over here, but my personal favorite has always been Lou Malnati's. They're just great. They're like super expensive though, right? Like my Spider-Man ticket was like $8.50. That would not be enough to buy a personal pizza at Lou Malnati's. You'd need to like, for the price of like you need to buy 2 or 3 Spider-Man tickets before you get to the price of a Lou Malnati's pizza. They're stupid expensive. But I love them. They're one of my favorite pizza places. They got pizza like no one else's business, as far as I'm concerned. Although I will say, my sample size of pizza is very, very small because I don't go out for pizza very often. But yeah, it's like, yeah, no, it's not great. It's not a great deal. Not cost effective. I would never buy it myself. I will only like happily eat it when someone else buys it. I come from the land of the $1 slice. Oh, I wish I could just get food for $1 over here nowadays. They removed the dollar menu from McDonald's. I tried to like order stuff at McDonald's and like it was like a $20 meal at that point. I was like, come on. And then I never went to that McDonald's again because it was also not very good, even compared to other McDonald's. So that was a real bust. Spent all my tip money on pizza. Dang.
Stage select.
Yeah.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
So you have to get on more tips for the Naughties. But gosh, they not only do they make the best pizza, they make the best salad to go with it. It's great. Amazing. Better than pizza. Dollar Pizza in New York is actually so good. Better than Pizza Hut by a million. I will always say, pizza. When Pizza says that no one out pizzas the Hut, they probably mean sort of like in a quantity to quality ratio, because they can't mean just quality overall. I say like trying to rationalize this marketing slogan, because no, like Lumonati's pizza, I would, if I had to choose to have like one slice of, like, if I had to choose, like, I'm trying to come up with like a would you rather scenario that impresses how much better Lumonati's pizza is than Pizza Hut. Like Pizza Hut is like, it's like good for like where it's at. Now now dollar slice pizza must be great, must be good. That's better than Pizza Hut. Yeah, Pizza Hut's good. It's good, but it's not. It's obviously not the best. Does it? Yeah, it's. You got them beat. They've been out pizzaed. There is no defense. I've always. I'm very fickle with advertising. The out pizza, the no one out eats is the Hut slogan has always bothered me, because I just don't like their pizza the best, right? If they said our pizza's good, then I would have no objections, because I do think their pizza's good. But like the arrogance to say that no, I'm like morally, again, I'm very weird when it comes to advertising and what works and what doesn't. The arrogance though, to me, of being like, no one out pizzas the Hut, when I can think, like, when it's not even really one I think about, is like one of my favorites, is like, disappointing. My mom actually went to New York last weekend, while I was doing the live stream. They've been out pizzaed by many people. They had a pizza there, but Mom doesn't think it counted as real New York pizza, because it was too fancy. Because my mom's mom, my pawpaw, grew up in New York. And so Mom, therefore, has some idea of what New York pizza is supposed to be like. And to Mom's like, we got pizza, but it was like too fancy for it to be true New York pizza, is what she said. Because she was up there with other family. But yeah. Make it make sense. I can't make it make sense. Pizza Hut's just a liar. They're a dirty no-good liar. I don't know. I mean, I can ask. Of course, yeah, she got a bagel. She got bagels. Well, I'm not a New Yorker. I don't know what the term is. I think it's bialy. She knows what it is, again, because Grandma or Pawpaw went to, got bialys. So Mom knows what a bialy is. But she got bagels and bialys. She wasn't the one buying, so she didn't really get to choose which bagels and bialys. But she got them. And she brought some home. They were pretty good. I understand the restaurant pizza vibe. Well, again, like, alright, I am good for high-end pizza when it's Lumonati's. I mean, I'm not sure if Lumonati's is super restaurant-y. I think there's one place by us that literally isn't a restaurant and just does takeout. But it is super high-quality pizza. The other pizza I remember eating in a restaurant, I remember back when I was younger, there was a Gino's East by me. It's gone now, but I remember that as like the quintessential deep dish pizza. And then I also remember going to Giordano's on like a few trips up to Chicago. because my church would be like, man, we're going for pizza. I was like, oh, I love pizza. And we go to Giordano's. And, like, it's fine. It's just not the same as, like, the Gino's East Limonati style. Like, that, it's just, something's really off about it. And I know, obviously, Gino's East and Limonati's have distinct styles. But it's been so long since I've had Gino's East that, like, I can't remember what distinguishes them anymore. It's kind of sad. Because now they're up in, now I'd have to go to the actual Gino's East in Chicago, and, like, I don't know, it's too far. It's big sad.
Stage select.
Yep. Alright, so you've been to Gino's East. Oh, it's great. I think it's great. I loved it as a kid. I can't remember fully. It's been so long. I really want to, because I tell people that it's a really good pizza, but I want to be able to confidently say it right. It's been like, I've had it recently, it's amazing. But instead all I can say is, I remember liking it as a kid. I liked a ton of things as a kid. I liked My Sims Kingdom as a kid. And I'm planning, and just like that, I'm planning to go back and see if it's actually good. But I can actually do that anytime I want to, just procrastinating on it. But saying restaurant style doesn't work in New York. Yeah, the way Mom describes it, she said the two things I've been told about New York pizza from Mom is that it's greasy and that you fold it. That's all I know. I'm very secondhand in this. Well, yeah, it seems to corroborate the actual New Yorker viewpoint. Yeah, I went twice and loved it. Oh, it's great. Fuzi's is definitely the more famous one. Illuminati's, though, it's my all-time favorite. They got this nice crust that, like normally, I avoid, like, the crust. Like, if you go to Giordano's, I'll eat the crust, but mostly out of the fact that I feel obligated to. Well, Illuminati's, I love the crust of Illuminati's. It absorbs the pizza juice, and then it's also, like, very crispy. It doesn't even, like, it's very hard to describe. I'm probably not even making it sound good. And you're from New York, that doesn't fold it as a sociopath. Yeah. We got our folding down. Yeah, my grandma Papa was from New York. And so Mom knows what New York stuff is like. But I don't really, because it wasn't close down for me.
Stage select.
The pizza dude. Yeah, I'm not making it sound nearly as appetizing. But again, they have some of the best pizza, and they make a wicked salad to go with it. Don't know if anyone says wicked, but they make an amazing salad for it too. It's like, and like, so there's a pizza called the Lou, and there's a pizza called the Malnati, and both are great. We usually get both. And then there's also a salad also called, I think, the Malnati. And like, it's great. It's amazing. It's what I think of when I think of pizza. That's really delicious. It's just amazing. Favorite pizza place by far. But again, that might be recency biased. It's been so long since I've had Gino's East, I just can't properly say it as confidently as I could say some of the Illuminati's. And of course, I only knew it was Gino's East after the fact. I was like, hey, that pizza place I remember too, and I'd describe it to Mom. And I'd be like, that's Gino's East. Because for a while, I didn't know why some pizza was terrible and some pizza was great. I didn't even really know what distinguished. And I have memories of stuff like, so I grew up with New Super Mario Bros. Like, Wii. And then my second Mario game was Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I remember, because most people, I talk to a lot of people that are older than me in the gaming space, and they're all talking about how amazing it was to finally switch to 3D. But I had a completely different experience, because when I came out, again, I was getting Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I do all with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I was exposed to 3D stuff early enough that I remember not being able to articulate what the difference was. Like, I'd get to that game, and I was like, something is different. Something about Galaxy 2... Like, I was like, it's different, but like, I couldn't, like, my mind couldn't properly comprehend, like, the dimensional difference. Like, that's what I remember out of that. It's really quite surreal to remember. other thing that's really interesting to remember is that I definitely played both games for the first time on a CRT monitor, but I don't remember it like that, right? I remember like the HD version that I'd watch, like if I wanted to watch it, you want to look up footage now. That's how I remember it. When I know that back then what we would have had is the CRT. I don't remember anything. Like, it's weird. Like, we had the CRT for a good chunk of my childhood, but I don't remember it as the CRT. I remember getting the flat screen and being very excited about it. And the only other memory I have of the CRT is when lightning struck near the house and it caused a quarter of this, like the top corner to go purple.
Stage
Back after like 5 minutes, and the chat is all pizza. It always happens. The pizza always comes back. Your brain on pizza. Oh wow, nice flex. Honestly, I don't know what you're saying about that's the flex. Is it the fact that if it's a pizza-based flex you want? I once tried to go a whole week eating pizza. It was like gonna be that, and like only one day was it had just naturally worked its way out that we'd have a whole week of eating pizza, like accidentally, except for one day. And so I asked my parents to artificially add pizza that other day. And then I broke down in the middle of the week because of stomach pains at recess. So my elementary school pizza week run was unfortunately ruined because I did not want to eat pizza after that. I put magnets on my CRT. Right, that would redirect the... does that disable it? Or does that redirect just warp the image? I think it just warps the image. Because what a CRT does is it fires electrons. I know this because we covered CRTs in my physics course last semester. And one of the other things I learned is the reason they're called cathode ray tube televisions is because we didn't know we were firing electrons. We didn't really know what we were doing, so we just kind of made it up. And we're like, this is called a cathode ray tube, and that's what it's using. We didn't actually know what cathode ray tubes were, which is just wild to me. A true gamer can eat pizza every meal of every day. Okay, I didn't have the stomach of a true gamer back then. I was still young in elementary school. It was a different time. And as I get older, it's almost certainly never gonna get like more likely that I eat. Yeah. But yeah. That's my physics lesson. Still can't believe we did not know. Other story from that physics class is they were talking about batteries, and like they were talking about how you can use like a little crank battery, and they wound out like they had an example, and I reminded me, like I like flashed back to my childhood when I had this small crank hand flashlight that you had to crank almost constantly to get it to actually like keep a charge, because it was the same exact crank sound. It was another wild thing. The man chose turned the image pink for a couple of years. I didn't mind. Oh, that's very interesting. I was worried that the CRT had permanently broken. I remember only that I was worried the CRT had permanently broken, that it looked weird, but it eventually went back to normal after we basically turned it on and then off again, and that I was playing My Sims Kingdom at the time. Those are like the only things I remember. Because I got to at least the part where you get your own island in My Sims Kingdom. I have fond memories of that game. I do hope it. I remember you like play stuff, like you build stuff and you can build it however you want. And even though it wasn't like a platform game, I remember just making like parkour courses. Like, to get to this room, you have to parkour up to the door. Which I found really funny as a kid.
Stage select. Character select.
Yeah. Those old televisions. Stream of consciousness is run dry. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. I have one thing I would like to talk about at least once before this is over. And that is there is a new Gobu animation. You probably don't know what that is. But Gobu is an... I'll look it up in that one too. Gobu is a animator. He makes little animations based off Yume Nikki, a game name you might remember from the fact that we played that game on the channel. And he makes these cute little animations of like these NPCs and the player character just hanging out. And it's really nice. They're all really high quality sprite animations. Not just pixel animation. I say sprite for a reason. They're actually sprite animations. I know this because I found his Pixiv, where he uploads sprite sheets for the animations.
Stage select.
It's really cool. And they're always great. Like if you watch him, like he like tunes them up to like obscure like indie music, and like just has them like dance and stuff. And then I'll rewatch him like 5 to 10 times, just trying to catch all the little personality and details he puts in them. They are truly an event, and because it takes so long to make these, there's like one every couple or so. Like it's like once or twice a year, so it's always just a complete and utter shock because I've completely forgotten he exists by the time, and then it just pops in, and it's like, oh, there's a Gomu video, and it's like insane because like I wake up to it because he's in Japan. He posts at the time, so like just once or twice every year I just wake up completely blindsided by like a new Gomu animation. It's great. Oh yes, you watched it. It was good. That's good. It is amazing. One of my favorites. My favorite is the one he did to like a Scott Pilgrim song with Monoko is the character he had dancing, and I really like it because it looks really cool. And then there's another one where because he's been animating with these characters for years, so he has a look to them. And then there's one he did like a 30-second clip of them walking like in an isometric view. And it's so good. Looking at the sprite sheets for that on Pixiv is fascinating. Because like, again, like it's just the two characters walking in a isometric view and then like doing a little dance. But like, it was super impressive because it all looks so consistent and like, and smooth in what is a very tricky camera angle. One of my favorite moments in the most recent Gobu video is, so early on in their dance, they like do this thing where it like cuts to a quote, like they're walking straight towards you, and then it cuts to an angle, a close-up angle from the side where they're all doing a pose. And my favorite part is later in the song comes to the same part, and then it shows the pose they did from like the front angle, like with their regular walking sprites. Oh, I absolutely love it. I live for these animations. They breathe new life into my soul like every once or twice a year. Yes, watch them all. Yeah, he first starts on a Japanese streaming site. I don't know, it's like Nico something. But yeah, and then there's the YouTube. They're all great. Like, become one with Gomu. You'll never regret it. Oh, I love him. And so of course I had to shout out his thing. I want to finish the game also. Yeah, Gomu's animations are somewhat unrelated. He's kind of created his own personality for the characters. I mean, Gomu's stuff is all fun dancing, for the most part. And like, Yume Nikki is a lot more mysterious, somewhat darkish tone. Complete tonal break. But really fun to watch. Marjorie finished a new PNG avatar for me. It helps me play Stevie as I wouldn't normally play. What do you mean? That's even. Cause like, I said, how does an avatar help you play different games? I'm curious about this. On how that works.
Stage select. Character select.
I will say if I was gonna do a, if I was gonna be, if I was ever gonna make like an avatar or something, I probably won't. It's not my style. I mean, I used to have the chat up, and then I got rid of it because I liked just having the game. But if I ever did one, I would probably. But I like 2D stuff, so I'd love to have a. So if I was going to, it would be like a 2D animated kind of thing. Yeah, it's interesting. I have like examples, right, of like good animation. If I was looking for masterful sprite animation, I go to Go Group. If I was looking for, wanted to point people to some good 3D animation video games, I really like the animation for Luigi's Mansion 3. That kind of thing. Yeah. How does it? What to do?
Stage select.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
I play with a capture card or emulator. Normally because I normally watch the game through my OBS. Oh right, we've talked about the fact that you don't have your second monitor. Yeah. Through my OBS, so I keep close tabs on my little man moving around. Oh! Kind of like a little puppet I have to watch carefully. Huh, I never thought about that. You have to like manage the puppet. I thought you set it up and it just did a thing. Because my setup, because I don't show any face or anything, if I want to play a game on a console, I just hook it up to my TV and then have my laptop run OBS. And right now I have OBS running in the background and I'm playing the Steam game, which might be a mistake. The Steam version of this is notoriously broken, but it was also like $2, so like, maybe even less. It was like on sale. So, you know, I'm not doing that when I'm not gonna get and infinitely more available to me than my consoles, which I can only do on summer vacation. So it's completely alien to me, is how my setup works. I cannot imagine trying to do the Sonic Adventure 2 off of OBS. I would die. It wouldn't go well. It wouldn't be good. We want a VTuber avatar my persona sometime. That was me reading the chat for Galaxy Wolf. That was not me talking about how I really want. That wasn't my personal desire. But yeah, no. It'll be nice. It'll be nice.
Stage select.
Seems like a neat thingy. Yeah, right now I'm doing it. Right now I'm doing it, and I have like barely enough room on my desk for like the USB microphone and my laptop because it's so cluttered. It's a pretty shallow desk, like my computer barely fits on it. Because it's built into the side of my bed. Because we got a loft bed when I was a kid, which is constantly falling apart, and probably if I die, it will probably be because I fell through the loft bed or died in a car crash because of how often those are. Those are the two things I think are the highest chance of killing me. Maybe apple juice overdose. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. This happens to be a lot if you couldn't tell. We're at 1500. I want to get it up to 1666 because there's one last thing I wanted to talk about. We've actually talked about all the stuff I want to talk about today, and so I figured it would be a good time to just bring up topics and stuff to talk about because I'm not focusing on anything. So once we get to the actual race, I want it to be pretty sure so I can read off something very interesting I received recently. Got no monies to commission anymore now. I'll do what my research ad can do it eventually. And I gotta say, you got art skills. You can draw it yourself. Don't fall. I'm not sure what you mean. I assume you talked about that time I was talking about the likely ways I'm gonna die. Oh, don't fall from my bed, right? Yeah, I forgot about bed. It's probably fine. We recently reinforced it. Recently-ish. At least a couple years ago. It'll be fine. Voting pizza overdose. I don't eat that much pizza. It's probably gonna, if it wouldn't be that glamorous. It's gonna be like cafeteria food overdose. I might go in more likely. And maybe apple juice, because I get that so often.
Character select.
I will try not to get hurt. Again, these are all accidental. There's no way I'm like... I would do my best not to get hurt. Haven't broken a bone yet in my life. That's pretty good. Right? Of course, yeah, now I've jinxed it. I'm gonna break a bone tomorrow or something. And then they'll be like, yep, bone's broken. I'll be really sad. And then while crying, the broken bone will cause me to get into a car crash. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop thinking about this. Let's see. We're super close to 16,660. And so I can finally show you the last thing, which is very interesting. I think you'll find it quite interesting. I do art, sure, but not animation. I still have a long way to go with art. Oh right, yeah, you have to do animation. That's true.
Stage select.
That'd be cool though. I love animation. Watching it. I've never done it, obviously. I tried to make a footnote once. It didn't go very well. Footnote studios. People are making like a third party like come back for that app. Which I'm loosely but not really following. Being so sleepy, if I randomly press out, I did have a great time. Knock wood, please, sure.
Character select.
You won't be able to hear about it if you try to stay up for the shower, so you can hear about the mysterious letter that appeared. It's ominous. It's a cliffhanger. I just chucked Glum without meaning to, but I feel no remorse because he's Glum. Try not to pass out. Also, it's probably not healthy to just conk out while you're doing stuff. Like on a computer. Not the safest place to sleep. So yeah. Now running will be over 1666, which should be in our favor. All the other stats aren't gonna be. So we'll see how Glum does, but I think it will give us a fighting chance because, you know, you spend most of your time running. I've heard swimming is the second important, and we're nowhere near swimming, so he'll be fine. Like, we do have a massive amount of stamina, and we know the angel can't use stamina boosts, so he can only do other stuff. Because he doesn't do stamina boosts, so... As long as I'm pretty clever with those, I'm probably going to be fine on him. But still. Especially if I can get a little bit of a run increase. I want to be slightly better than I'm at running.
Stage select.
Which will facilitate my stamina to take over the rest of the bones. Quite close. Just a few more upgrades. And this grueling grind will be done. And we might even try out a Knuckles level at this point, at the rate we're going. We'll have the time.
Stage select.
Everyone loves Knuckles.
Character
He has Knuckles. That's a character trait. He has really weird dialogue with Rouge in this game. That's another thing. Come on, Glum. Glum, you're my star hero. I kind of need you upgrade. You can't let them people see you like this. It ain't good for you. Oh, we're really close now. Our swim's actually better than our fly, despite being way less leveled than it. And that's the power of grades. We just have really bad grades for this guy. Or he's a really bad fly grade. Knuckles! I don't actually know. I forgot how the pumpkin rap goes.
Stage select.
Dun 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 dun. Something like that. It's been so long, but we'll see it soon. I imagine we're gonna get stuck on the pumpkin place. That's the game plan. Get stuck in the pumpkin place. Well, no, it's not the game plan. It's more the expected outcome. I find it pretty likely that we're gonna get stuck in the pumpkin place.
Stage select. Character select.
So yeah, we'll have wake up. Up on Pumpkin Hill. Oh, don't worry. Whenever I wake up Glum, I'll scream wake up and then you won't fall asleep. This has been the proven Flightsy method. Come on, I'm counting on you guys. You have a pretty okay kind of like deal here. And we're glad we have a child with such a strong run grade, right? Like, that's good for him. Those are the Pumpkin Hill lyrics.
Stage select.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation. Level 1 security door breach.
Knuckles the Echidna in Knuckles Adventures 2 and Knuckles. I do like how people have like started just adding and Knuckles. Like whenever people make jokes about long names, they just add Knuckles to it. It's so unnecessary, but also so funny. Mom, get to use machine references in your belly. That's how they work, probably. In your belly they go. Nom 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 nom. Nipples the Echidna. No. No, Nickels the enchilada. I have many questions. Most of them why? Why would this ever exist? So close. I can feel it in my bones.
Stage select.
How close we are to finally finishing this sucker off.
Assume level 1 defense formation.
Hold the B button down to lock on. Release it to fire a homing missile.
Come on, come on.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
Stage
Come on.
character Character select.
So close to finally being done with Glum. It costs you nothing to not say that. I mean, it might not seem like that, but when we hide our true feelings, that can hurt us and that can cost us in ways that we don't even know. That's why I always think it's important to say, to speak your mind. It's very necessary. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How to inspire a generation. Oh, we're so close. We have like 2 more levels to go. Oh, it's so close. I can feel it.
Stage select.
I'm so excited. I don't have inside thoughts, only outside thoughts. This is truly the most healthy way to live. Leave behind no regrets.
Level 1 security door breach.
Alright, that's a lot of run machine essences.
Character select.
Come on. The burning of anticipation. I could finally crush that smug angel. For daring to cost me more time with Glum. The worst fate known to man. They shove these machine essences down his gullet. The swim is the second best stat, that's good. Alright, how low does this go up?
Yosh.
What's his stats?
Yosh.
If I will just get this machine essence and find out that way. Okay, it's maybe 2 more after this. Come on! Come on, I'm so close!
Stage
Come on!
Intruder alert. Assume level 1.
Feel it in my bones! In my bones! The anticipation is killing me.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation.
Come on.
Intercept intruder.
Stage select. Character select.
Come on. So close. We're so close to success. Just have to do a little longer. Just a little bit more. Come on. Could you please cooperate for this last little bit, Glum? Come, I swear! You only have a bit more to go, okay? Like, you just a tiny bit. You just gotta work with me for like a little bit for me, please. Just a bit, right? Like, not even that much. Just a little bit of working with me. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit, please. Come on. Haven't I always been here for you? Kind of. I mean, I've berated you every 5 seconds, but you know.
Stage select.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Fall silent for the first time. So little else to say. I have rambled and rambled and rambled.
Intercept intruder.
Gotta say, despite the fact that this is like, this stream has been 95% just grinding. The most boring stream ever. I've had a lot of fun. It's been a good stream by my measurements. Mostly measures by talking. What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? That's what you do with the drunken sailor. That's what you do with the drunk. Well, that's what you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning. Come, please. Come on. Alright, this is gonna be a run upgrade. How far? 52. Okay, the next one will push him over the angel. I repeat, the next level up will push him over the angel stats. And that's when we'll know we've got him.
Stage select.
Oh, hum-ba-dum. You feel my nervous energy because it comes out in song.
Stage select. Character select.
I'm on Eggman. Just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. We'll have another upgrade for a swim while we're at it. Which is good because the swim's not very good. His fly and power are about the same, despite how much more the fly is. Oh, it's all coming up. I believe in us.
Stage select.
I believe that we can succeed.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
I believe that we could finally take out this race once and for all. That we could finally beat the angel and have peace once and for all. Of course, it won't help if you don't give me any run-based things.
Stage select.
But sure, fine, this is okay. Sure, I mean, his other stats do need to be perked up a bit, I will admit. He's still pretty behind in terms of most stats. We do want him to be able to have a pretty fighting chance against the angel. I think the most thing we need the most for that is just to have good run stats, because we can use stamina on the rest of it. But having closer stats and stuff like climbing and flying and swimming is very helpful. Random story. Yes, I would love a random story. Unless you're requesting a random story. I don't have any random stories. They're hard to come up with. But yes, a random story would be nice. Just a little bit just to tide us over till we finally get to the part where I can actually race this guy. There we go, now a single green one. There we go, some greens. The greens are the ones that actually upgrade the one. Guy I liked in high school always made silly Eggman noises because he liked this game for a lot of silly Eggman noises. Pretty good out of the game. Uh, Actually, fun fact. Because it hurts my ears to put them on, and I'm just grinding right now. I've taken my headphones off, so I actually haven't been hearing any of the Eggman noises. So yeah, funny story that. But yeah, they're quite good. I have heard them, obviously. They're quite good Eggman noises. I think that's all the green ones. So we're gonna go for another one. You need to not sleep. Well, I promise your existence will become irrelevant soon. And I can finally have peace. I just need you to stick it out a little longer, okay? My friend. That's good. Good to have swim upgraded. We're really close. We're very close.
Stage select.
I could feel it.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Feel it in my bones. I'm kind of retreading my anticipation monologue. Give me a green! I need a green. The fly doesn't really need that much more upgrading. One green, okay, fine.
Stage select.
I could stay in the level until it traps more greens, but like, I don't know. I wanted to be as well rounded as possible, and so these little runs where he has almost no greens is another chance to get him a bit like more rounded. Which is nice. Alright, it is nice to have his fly stat up higher. Closer to what the angel is. I might only think it's required to have the run stat be greater than the angels. But it's still good that these are higher. And if I go in the level more, it'll get rid of some of the machine essences, so it'll be somewhat of a waste. But it's still somewhat frustrating. Oh wait, we might only need this one game, so it's good that it's only one of them, so that we maximize the other stuff we can get. There we go. Look at that. 1670. Now let's get up his stamina, and then go and race this chow. Come on. That's right. You want fruit. You want this fruit. You desperately want the fruit. It's super important to you. Come on, eat the fruit. Gotta get your stamina back up to par. Especially if you want to take on that angel. Your stamina is your secret weapon. It's what allows you to... Its boosting is what allows you to take out the angel. He's evil. That's the problem, right? If we had a neutral, we just raise that one up. This guy's evil, though. He can only do the dark stuff. Come on. They kind of do it all that. Come on. So close. So close to finishing off. 1680 will be very slightly faster than them on land. Not by sea, not by flight. But on land will be faster. And that, I think, is going to have to be enough. Don't reject it, just eat it. What this random pet simulator in a Sonic game. I like it too if it wasn't so dependent on if completing it wasn't such a kind of pain. It is unfortunately not very easy to complete. Alright, it's go time. It's racing time. And while we race, I can actually read something I think I'll find. So yeah, we're going to do a run without stamina just to see how well he does, and then we're going to do a run where we actually try to compete with stamina. But recently I got a letter. Now there are a few interesting things of note about this random mysterious letter I've been teasing you all with. Note number 1 is they misspelled my name on the thing. That's note number 1. Note number 2 is it's a very strange letter. It says here, "Dear fellow CCI archivists, in my stay at the most excellent archives of the Diatoma organization, I've obtained documents relating to the origin of the incident from the time of the UC. Yes, that incident. Even as I write this to you, I'm scanning various documents from the Volvoxian library. I will no doubt find more about the beginnings of this incident. When I considered earlier this day who would be most qualified to report on these rare primary sources, I first thought of you and your analysis of 2200's UC protocol. I have not contacted you before, but I've learned of you from a certain archivist C. Paulson who I believe is your sibling. I do not expect a report from you for some time. Light speed is slow, and there are many other artifacts that I will continue to search for. But I ask that when you do craft a report, you do not attempt to find additional information using the nets. There's an array of confusing, unchecked, contradictory information regarding this subject. I will send you all I can find in these archives, and these are the only sources that I trust. Again, I emphasize, do not attempt to use the nets. Good day, Grand Archivist S. Puff." And there's also like a fake log chat as well. It's very interesting. I believe I've been mailed into some kind of alternate reality game, which is very exciting. Now back to Glum. Glum here is whiffing it like a loser. But yeah, no, I'm very excited about this, about being apparently involved in like some kind of alternate reality game. I've always found them quite interesting, and I am very excited to potentially, like, I'll keep you guys updated on like how it goes. Ha! You're a loser! You're an idiot! Ha! The Angel's a moron! Yes! We pull ahead! Come on. Glum, you're killing it. But you're taking... Alright, no, wait. It turns to the right up here, so maybe you can get ahead. Nope. Angel's getting a really nice inside turn. Glum, you're supposed to be just as good. You're supposed to be slightly better than the Angel at running. Come on. He's taking the inside of the turn. He should be able to keep his own here. Oh wait, he's gonna go to a random lane here. Got how dumb this part of the race is. Right, he's gonna, for some reason. Ha ha! You're useless now, Glum! Take that! Finally, I can disregard you. We got a boombox. Yay. And that sweet, sweet emblem. Which is all I care about. We've done it. We've completely destroyed any meaning in Glum's life. Let's retrieve the true king! Kerbodo, my beloved, in the classroom. The child learned drum. Gosh dang, I'm choking on water again. How did this happen? Hello, Kerbodo! He's back in business! I love the vibe of this place way better than the other place. That's probably his favorite. He likes the square fruit. Don't worry about that. Now we can forget Glum's entire existence. That's the spirit. You're still spelling his name correctly, which I find not in the right. You know, it's you got to spell it incorrectly because he's Glum and we don't care about him. I'd like to buy a square seed. There is none. What? Why is there none? Strong seed, round seed, triangle seed. Why is there no square seed? There's not even a square fruit here. Okay, sorry, Kerbodo. You're saying we can get rare items if we collect emblems. Maybe it's because we already have the square tree in the other lobby? I don't know. Regardless, let's start some knuckle. Let's start a knuckle level.
Select.
Let's do some knuckles. And that starts with, I believe, Aquatic Mine. And we have an E rank in this. Now, I don't know how fast we have to do this. This is not the right level. Okay.
Stage
Galaxy, could you
select.
give me some tips on how to best proceed? Because Pumpkin Hill, Wild Canyon. Because I don't know how to do. What? Oh, this is stage 2 of this mode. Yeah, I don't know how to get A ranks here. What's that one thing I can do? Oh, there's one right here. Isn't there like a glasses function? That I can't seem to find. There's a pretty sure it has to be over here now. Oh, there we go. Let's see if it's over here. It's not over here. Because of how wide a radius we can get on this thing, I'm pretty sure that means it has to be down here. There we go. There we go. Wild Canyon, thank you. A rank is 16,000 points. We got 8,000 points regular and 8,000 points time bonus. Get the emeralds quickly and use as few hidden items as possible. But we do get points still from doing stuff like from coins and not coins, from rings and stuff. But yeah, we want to get it quickly with the little monitors. Collect, and this is just collect 100 rings. That's an encouraging start, but this is a very easy first level. Oh, hi now. We're falling asleep to this lovely, chill vibe. It's okay. I've showed off the cool letter I wanted to show off. So I'm pretty okay with it. I don't actually know where my, I don't actually know where the, oh, there's a ton of rings over there, so we're gonna want to get those. I don't like that. I feel like hints are what made it fun and not just following the beeping thing. That's true, but I don't think it's 0 hints, right? The hint monitors are a detriment of points, right? But you still get points for other things, right? So you got points from that. And so you can use him on it, you just have to knock them out points for it. I do like the hints, but I can at least see to trying to like try to use as few of them as possible. My guess is in a lot of the the later ones, we're gonna want to use hints to find the general area, like the color area. In a lot of those ones, and then we're gonna actually be able to find it through the beeping. Yeah, we're way over time. Boss shot was 40 seconds. That's insane. How do I use the glasses? Like the hint glasses that let me see stuff. Those were pretty powerful. I wanted to use them. Get all the coins. I will never stop calling them coins. No rings up here, really? Where are the rings up here? Probably over here. Yeah, there's some. We're doing bad. There's some more rings. one's over here too. So train's over there, and then we go the other way. There's rings around here. Oh hey, golden robot, that's a ton of points. Very helpful. Kerns. Is that the glasses thing? Kerns? I know there's like glasses that allow you to see stuff that's invisible or whatever. Whee! Pretty quick to get that. Come on. Oh, is this not going to be enough? It's like... Yeah, it's not. And it's too much time too. That's 190, that's 94. Where is this? There's... Great, we've lost them. Before I could even find the rest of them. Select them in the action window. The whistle. Yeah, really annoying that that goes away as soon as you, Oh. I really wish that didn't go away as soon as you, Yeah. There's a big bunch over here. That's 30. They're required to fight your charge in hard mode. Ha! Yeah, that makes sense. Press Y to change to another action alternatively. What's the action window? Dude, I'm pressing Y to switch around what's up there. Yeah. Oh, come on. Wonderful, this is amazing. Yeah, this is a complete change of pace over the rest of what I've been doing. There we go.
I found him.
We found them. That's good. That's why I chased another act. Never mind. Why is the action window? Yes. Yeah. I don't like. I think I should be able to turn the sunglasses on and they stay on. Having to switch to them,
Stage select.
then like that's very cumbersome. We gotta find the show.
Find the 3 pieces of the master apple hidden somewhere around
Well, we just have to find them and then get to them fast.
the screen and hints.
Unless it's in a random place. It's not in a random place, is it? We can walk around. We just cannot jump. It's a very weird system. I don't really know where the chow is. Unless it is random, that would be pretty bad. There's one up there. Dig spot here. Oh yeah, I should have dug here. Oh, those rats. Mostly beatbox despite not knowing how to beatbox. Finding, I think, the chow in this is going to be way harder. Probably not in these things. Could be here. I hope the chow isn't randomized. That would be insane. I haven't seen any emerald guys. Mouse. Huh. What does that mean? Let's fall back down. There's an animal. Come on. I really don't know where the chow would be. What do you say?
Chamber of wind. Did you see the wind holder?
Doing that help? Oh, rats. The best thing about Knuckles. Rats. What is the point of these things? Like, I gotta move them. But what does that do? Well, we can break these. And I can go on here, which has a mystic melody. Which has another mystic melody. There's a portal. Which has the shower, okay. This is gonna be tricky. We gotta get up quick. Come on. Why are these invisible? Oh, come on. This is insane. Where are you? I hate this version of the game. Why are they invisible? Hi, Mom. It is impossible to find these stupid things. Why are these invisible? Why do they never fix this? I realize it's finished. It's created a portal that I cannot see. Oh my gosh. Start all over again. Okay. Oh, frozen. Oh, great. Caca! Caca!
I got it.
Da, 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 da.
It's been done.
We're back? Are we back? I wish I'd be back. Wonderful. Great. Beautiful. Alright, we're there. We got him. Ba, 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 ba. Yay.
Stage select.
I am very nervous about how long these Knuckles and Rouge stages will take. Collect the emerald in a certain amount of time. Is it higher up? Yes. What's that? Oh, that's the... What's in that stupid thing? Well, not this one, I guess, one of the other ones. Oh, gosh. Go up! I feel like one of these should be like... Get out! No! Stop that! No, let's keep going. Where are they? That one. Wonderful, wait, great. Not over here. Go, 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 go.
It's closer. One more lap. It's over.
Oh, I got hit. Alright, I'm going to go give Carbono some love. Because I was supposed to do that after every A rank, and then I forgot. Like a fool. The Great Ascent. Hey, Carbono, we got like 5 bazillion animals. Where are you?
Now
Okay.
there. Now there.
It's good to be back with our loved ones. Let's see. Let's give you an animal. The sheep appears to just be positives. What's the peacock do again? It's a load or run in power, but it's positive for fight. Sure, we'll do that again. That's our thing, right? We use all of the animals. Let's use this guy. What do you do?
Now there.
Massive decrease to run, but huge increase to fly. It's a thing to capitalize. 2 purples to capitalize on an increase to fly. Here's a cheetah. It increases run by a lot, but decreases fly. But that doesn't matter because we just increased fly. Let's give him this sheep. The sheep is just positive. We can do him at any time. As we get to have to use them more and more, I think we're going to get more and more familiar with how these actually, the animals work. And we have 1 fruit for him to eat. You gotta eat your fruits, my friend, if you want to grow up healthy. Healthy and strong. Because we love you. My dear friend, we love you so very much. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. That's how I know. Oh, these are really good for the stamina. Oh, this is really good for his stamina. These do so much more than those prickly fruit.
Now there.
Please don't take my sunshine away. It's good. He really needs the stamina. I mean, our role is I want to give Carbono all resources for you. What is this useless one? Okay. You eat this, Carbono. No! No! Get out of here! You! How dare you!
Now there. Now there. Now there. Now there.
Pick up the other guy.
Now there.
Let me pick up the fruit! Oh, good. Where's Carbono?
Now there.
Okay, well, that's the fruit. Come on, Carbono, it's good for you. Look at that stamina increase. As for you, we're throwing you in the normal garden. You'll be banished! Good times. Now that we've done a good job parenting, let's go to back to the level.
Stage select.
Wild Canyon, where I'm pretty sure time is above everything else on the time levels. Even though I'm going to collect these rings because there are still points. No! Okay. 2 more left. Oh, that's not the next one, but yeah, sure. One more left. Let's get these rings. Where is the whole one? No, there it is. Okay, so it's up here somewhere. Almost certainly on that thing. Oh, where is it? Oh, come on. Is it this thing? Was it down here or something? Where is it? Oh yeah, I forgot it just resets you. Oh, restarting. Right, so this is such a small level that we can pretty easily check everywhere. Not this way, so it's probably this way. I'm using this on a railway. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, this is the purpose of these things. Also around here. The arrow pointed to the right. Oh, there it is. There we go. We found him. But did I find him fast enough? No.
Yeah, I feel good.
No, you don't. So don't lie to me. Gotta get 16,000. How much do they decrease? How much do the damage does the hint system you do? A suspended ceiling. gotta get that extreme form.
It's closer. One more lap.
There's range. On a railway.
It's closer. I found him.
I found him. 7,000 and 9,000. That should be 16,000. There we go. A rank.
Yeah, this is perfect.
It is perfect.
Stage select.
Let's check on our dear Carbono. Like you can see the gap between what we've done and what we're supposed to have done at this point. Did we not get any animals? Whoops. Okay. I guess we didn't.
Stage select.
Alright, Wild Canyon again. Clear hard mode. X marks the spot. Whoa, 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 whoa. First off, let's get this.
Super strong wind. Riding the wind is the easiest way to get to high places.
I really want to get down there. How do I get down there? Yeah, how do I get this one?
Super strong wind.
Wait, how do I do this?
Easiest way to get to high places.
I don't want it. There's one down there. Right, wonderful. Because now's a good time to do that. What? Where? How do I get down there? Fine, you know what? We'll see what the... Not over here. Don't want to be in a high place. I want to be in a... Oh, there it is.
It's closer.
Okay, so are these just physically hard to get to? Because that's a bit annoying. Oh my gosh. This might be an annoying thing. Come on! Hard mode might get on my nerves for these ones. Get the emerald! Stop hitting the ceiling! No!
2 more left.
Secret room. Sunglasses are required sometimes. Huh. The other side of a wall painting. Yeah, I kinda got that. Oh, yes, it's down here. Oh, it's over here. Oh, come on. It's not even in here. Right through here. So if we go back up here. I mean, the thing will still beep at me, right? If I'm close. What? I realized that, thank you. You're taken to a wall painting, yes, I realized that. I was hoping, like, there'd be more to it than that. Not even in here. Where is it? There's rats, thank you.
Here I come.
Okay, that's nice, but... It's the only secret painting portal I know of. All chat is telling me is rats. I'm not even getting anything on the thing, no matter where I go. Does it even tell me what zone the painting is in? Come on, is it over here? Oh, the hint monitors aren't even active. Which is very confusing. Secret room, other side of a wall painting. But I've already dug into the wall painting. Must be another wall painting somewhere. Oh gosh. I can't dig through that. That's not a dig through level painting. What is it? Up here? Ring, that's nice. Rats. Oh my goodness. You can't go through this. It's not in the actual place that we know exists. It doesn't appear to beep anywhere on the map. Okay. Let's see if we can't. Come on, sunglasses. Let me see. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is not happening. Where is it? That's the baffling thing, right? Like, I've gone through all of the walls, I think. And it's really annoying that, like, it doesn't seem to beep. Is it this wall painting? Because it should beep for this one. Here is a wall painting. Very wonderful. It's not in here. I found another painting though. Not even one here. Actually, I think I guys had a place to go. Boy. Unless I need to go in the room and then. But when I hear the beeping, maybe I don't need. Okay, let's go in the room. Then put on the sunglasses. Well, that's nice, but again, not what I wanted. Oh, they're shaped like glasses, I get it. I mean, great, it's wonderful, but like, to have the muse, but... Really struggling. I have no idea where these things are used. I don't know where any other paintings are. It's not here. Not here. My thought is that I've been all over and there's not a single place where it's beeped at me. That's crazy to me. Like, even if, again, it technically teleports you somewhere. It was so weird for it to not at all. And there's no painting anywhere else, so... And I found 2 paintings. Neither of them are right. Just a lot of rats. I mean, there's not even any more hints. You can't go in that painting. Where is it? Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do? Not there. I am very lost. I know. I found like there are two paintings. I found them. They're not. It's not either of them. Oh boy. Oh, where could it possibly be? You won't even give me any other hints. Nothing left for me. I want to look up where like this hint, what this hint means. Cause I'm completely stumped. Like, I have no idea where this could possibly lead to. I've been around the entire map. It hasn't dinged once. No, this stand guys are so annoying. Like, it's not fun to use this thing. And now it's asking me to do like a complicated maneuver with them. Like, it feels like I run completely out of control. Oh my god. You have no idea where to go. How do I do that drill? Do I have to wear like... Aha! I can travel downwards if I just mash A and B. Except you have to kind of... No, but then it completely takes away any control you have and stupid rockets you back up. Aha! Got it! Still have no idea where the picture one would be. I'm looking it up. I'm looking at myself. Mode, Canyon. Emerald. Hard mode. Painting. Find hard mode locations. Alright, so apparently the hard mode has them in the same place every time. Second one is located in the upper area behind a painting. I tried using my painting. I tried that. You know what? If it's always the same, we could just look up a hard mode video. Oh. What? Wait, okay, so apparently... So a few things. First off, how you're supposed to find this is obviously... You find this trail with the sunglasses. Because why wouldn't you do that? Oh my goodness. Then the painting is like... It's right there.
It's closer.
Oh wow, is it? I got it. Wow. Good mission.
I have to try harder.
Yes, okay, we'll do that next stream. Yeah, I'm done. This might be a nightmare. I'll do some more research about Knuckles in general. But this is a bad sign. But, we did unlock, I think, a legendary Chow animal while over there. Well, we should get Kibono into some races. Yeah, so you're a dragon. And you guys are real good if I remember right.
Now there.
Okay, that's not as good as I thought you'd be. What do you do?
Now
That's
there.
a peacock. Alright, it's good for flying and swimming, but it's really bad for running. And this guy.
Now there.
Running, but no fly swim power. We can increase your power with these machine essences.
Now there.
about to get a run. Eventually, I'll become better at discerning the animals apart. I'll eat the fruit. Eat of the fruit. Nom nom nom. Soon your stamina won't be so terrible. That's all I could ever ask of you. Okay, but you do have to eat it. But you do have to be awake to eat it. Good night, Colonel. We're not gonna assign you into a race today. We did our racing with Glum. Oh, so you haven't really improved that much.
Stage select.
Alright, that was Sonic Adventure 2. Another stream done. Check the links for stuff like the Twitter and the Discord. And remember, you can now the live stream will be, the live archive will be here, actually, on the channel. Yeah, good night.